In years past, we've seen the Lenovo ThinkBook Rollable. Now, in 2026, we're seeing the Lenovo ThinkPad Rollable. Oh, and did I mention? There's a back to it as well. We've seen a lot of prototypes over the last few years, but it's always a pleasure to go to Lenovo's booth and see the prototypes they're talking about for the future. Now, the one thing that Lenovo sort of delivers on is that if you see a prototype, eventually that prototype will probably come to market. So Lenovo is taking the technology that they sort of pioneered in the ThinkBook and bringing it to the ThinkPad as well. Now, the interesting thing about this particular device, though, of course, is the fact that it has a back to it. So previously, with the ThinkPad, the idea was that you would take this on the road, extend the screen, and get a little bit of extra space for a PowerPoint presentation or a Word document or a web page. So what we're looking at here, we don't know a whole lot about the specs. We obviously don't know the pricing. We obviously don't know when it's going to ship. But let's talk about a little bit about what we do know. So this is a 16-inch display right now. On the back side, it's protected by Gorilla Glass. Lenovo sort of envisions this to be sort of a two-way device where you can go ahead and put widgets on the back of this thing, which would go ahead and communicate information to somebody who you might have having a conversation with. Yes, there's AI, there's potentially a widget there, there's a battery meter, but you could imagine translation software being used here or some sort of synopsis of the meeting that's being conducted. So if we flip it back, again, we're looking at a 16-inch display. We can take our finger and run it across the top, and that's the control that Lenovo uses to bring this back down to a 13-inch display. Well, the rumors are in fact true. This is the Legion Pro Rollable, and it is an expandable widescreen gaming laptop. The specs of this aren't exactly being disclosed at this point in time, but we do know a few things, and that, of course, is the dimensions of the screen. We are looking at a 16-inch widescreen display, which is expanding to, right in here, 23.8 inches. The idea being that this is in fact an OLED panel. It is 3.6K resolution, and the goal is to have it somewhere in the high-speed neighborhood of 165 to 240 hertz. This is all about gaming, with the idea that, you know, again, you can go ahead and use this screen for gaming, or you can use this additional room for things like additional windows or utilities or whatever you have, whatever that might be. Again, since we did see Lenovo's ThinkBook Plus come to market, we have a very good idea that this will come to market at some point in time. Right now, though, it's still being considered a proof of concept. Let's talk a little bit about what we have in here. We can only say a few things. First off, pricing, we don't know. Again, proof of concept, we don't have any idea of what would be inside of this, but we've been assured that they would be the best of the best. Potentially, that's an Intel Panther Lake chip or something similar. We don't know too much about Intel's gaming roadmap. You would expect an RTX 5090 or some sort of equivalent when this comes to market as well. There are a number of Lenovo prototypes on display here at CES 2026, and we'll be taking a look at some of the others. So keep it tuned to PCWorld's YouTube channel for more news coming out of CES 2026.